Me llamo Doctora Moore, soy la jefa del Departamento de Español aquí en Tiffin. So good evening everyone, I'm Dr. Moore and I'm the head of Spanish here at Tiffin School, and I'm just going to talk you through how we study Spanish. Okay, so the first big question is why study Spanish? Well, you're probably aware Spanish is the second most widely spoken modern language, second only to English across the world. And we have 400 million native Spanish speakers and up to 90 million people who speak Spanish as a second language, of which I'm one of them. And across the world, there's 21 countries speaking Spanish, so it's a very, very useful language for you to learn. Studying Spanish at A-level is more than just studying the language. The culture of the countries in Central South America and Spain are very important as well. And luckily those are countries rich in music, literature, creative arts. We've got some fantastic histories, interesting personalities, even revolutionary world leaders to learn about, all of which we will learn in the course of the A-level study. So just to briefly take you through the A-level Spanish course outline, we study a 2-year linear course which was brought into being in September 2016, and you study a variety of contemporary topics as well as some Spanish and Latin American literature and film. Some of the things that we do, for example, we look at different aspects of Hispanic society, looking at how Spain has changed since the dictatorship to the modern day. We look at cyberspace and the problems to do with online issues today, equal rights in Spain, and also looking at multiculturalism, so we look at contemporary issues such as immigration, racism and integration across the Hispanic speaking world. We also explore the arts as well, so we look at the influence of modern day idols, Spanish regional identity and cultural heritage as well, looking at architecture, artists and music. And to round it off, there's also a topic on political life across Hispanic society, so we will look at the youth of today and how they're involved in politics. We look at monarchies, we look at republics and study some dictatorships as well. So across the 2-year course then, you will be assessed over all 4 areas, so that includes listening, reading, speaking and writing. And there are 3 different units. Unit 1 is mainly a listening paper, Unit 2 is a writing paper, and Unit 3 is your speaking paper, in which you do an individual research project on a topic of your choice to do with the Hispanic world. And you present that to me for 2 minutes, and then we have a 10-minute discussion about that. In addition, we also do a little bit of Spanish literature, and the book that I've chosen for you to study, it's actually a play by Federico García Lorca, and it's called La Casa de Bernarda Alba. And I'm sure you've all heard of Pedro Almodóvar, one of the most famous contemporary Spanish film directors. We will also have a look at his film, Volver, starring Penélope Cruz, as you can see in the picture. Okay, so there's a little summary of our results over the last few years. As you can see, our students do achieve A star quite regularly. And apart from studying, we also try to have fun in the department, so we offer a range of enrichment activities. In the past, we've done joint co-curricular trips across the art and Spanish department. We've been to Madrid, and we've also been to Barcelona with 6th form students and the year 11. And the Spanish department on its own has also visited Valencia and Ciudad Real. Here's a few pictures just from the Spanish exchange trip in Ciudad Real. You might recognise that as the Bernabeu Stadium in Madrid. Here's some of the boys in the dugout, at the palace, at a bull ring. And finally, just to talk a little bit about higher education, we're lucky enough at Tiffin for students to go on to study at, including Oxford and Cambridge as well. So you can see quite regularly we get a lot of students studying at higher education across MFL department. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you very much.